capable scale to a point dealing with the Broodmother, but this Pango pick was kind of like the recovery pick in the draft for them, as they needed a way to deal with the Spiderlings early on. And of course, we just saw the game, I think it was yesterday, with Bald, where Radix now has the highest CS on Pangolier of all pro players, simply because he was against the Broodmother. Like,
it was what, like, it was, I remember, it was 1,085 at 55 minutes?
Yeah, it was too much.
So 1,000 CS.
I think second place was like 700 to 800 in
Is
the
that what the record was?
Yeah,
really?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he just absolutely smashed it.
CS,
Yeah. So that's what we're looking for right now. Can Metric be better than Team Bald?
I mean, what's the strat? I mean, do you just don't skill spiders?
I mean, like, if don't give any gold away. Like, you're a right clicker now, right? Nah. Okay. Jokes aside, he has to level spiders.
Sure. I like this as well. He's got a quarter staff. We're not gonna see this pipe Greaves. We're gonna see an Orchid, right?
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, how do you feel about this? Because we have seen the last 2 times we've seen the Brood, it has been the sort of the utility Brood, the pipe, the Greaves, the Solar Crest. Is that the way to go, or do you prefer to these Orchids diffuse or BKBs?
I think it's incredibly situational. I love the fact that when we talk about Broodmother nowadays, we have versatility in build, and it isn't just a one static build. In this game, when I see these heroes like Juggernaut, Snapfire, Nyx, Ember, like they're so active and skirmishy, Level Up, the way that they won series previously have been off their own aggression, their own pace that they set to the game. And now they kind of put themselves in a position of reacting a lot, unlike the games before. So I think for an Bounty Hunter, I would love to see Brood not go for auras, have another core kind of bring into the mix. Absolutely. And then when you suddenly control that jungle area, you're actually dealing with another core, not just like, hey guys, I used my pipe, haha, watch out. You know, I want to see the Brood, especially in this game, become a bit more of a right clicker. Fun fact as well, Noob, he did mention that he got the short straw from the team. He got the bad webcam. That's why his camera angle and everything is a little bit off, because everyone else in Level Up has a nice webcam.
But that's not an excuse.
I mean, this is he told me to tell you.
How good the webcam is doesn't affect the angle.
Well, I mean, that's it. Maybe it's not going to stand. Maybe he's like, I don't know.
That's true. Maybe it's
dropped it in butter and it's slippery.
I'll allow that, yeah.
So yeah, unfortunately, every time you click on Noob, you will be seeing his nostrils.
I'm not seeing it. Is it not great?
Oh, have a look now. There, look at that.
Oh, that's an excellent one.
It's a lot of lit.
I think that's the best camera shot we've got.
It's all on. It's just, you know, about him. Look
at the smile.
Look at the smile.
Look at the smile. We don't get that with the other. Look, that's the best webcam.
That's the best webcam.
We see the smile. We feel the smile.
I'm so. Look,
we're
the
there
energy
with
I've got. Oh, this is new meta.
And this is a lot of tips.
And a lot of nips from the guy behind him. Yeah.
Oh. Look at him, we'll have it again. Are you ready for that smile?
I'm ready. I'm so ready. I couldn't care less how we killed him. Just a classic little toss situation. And one more right click. See you, Chief.
There we go, that smile.
Look at that.
Yeah. Got him. Gotta watch out for Noob.
Amazing stuff.
See that? You don't get kills like that if you don't have the webcam.
No, yes, for sure. Everyone out there, even if you're not streaming or even in DPC,
get a webcam in your face.
Webcam. Yep.
Yep. The government will be happy.
Very happy.
Yeah. Well, let's have a look at these lanes. What have we? What is that? I mean, we're seeing what's happening mid. Side lanes, who's going to have the tough time?
Well, I think normally when you have a Juggernaut Snapfire lane, it has a lot of kill threat. But I like the fact that with this Pangolier, you have the Swashbuckle for a little bit of disconnect. And if the lane does get a little bit dicey, you have the double wave clear of Swash plus Illuminate. So yeah, I think Level Up, they're going to be perfectly fine farming this lane. I think the main thing is just stopping the pull so they continue getting the farm here. The fact that Flash is already able to get a small camp pull, it is a little bit unfortunate for Level Up. Okay. And this camp here, this is a brutal camp. This eats through the single pull.
So what do you do about this?
I mean, just Funnick has to come over and aggro it and just prevent it, yeah. But normally, like, we've seen so much now, like, laning phase is kind of generic, where you both teams block the small camp, block the hard camp, you let the lanes meet, and you just kind of play normally now. The off-lane duo can pull if required, but yeah, this is just a little bit different to most laning setups, where Level Up is allowing the pulls to occur because I guess they don't really care too much. They'll just farm and play off the hard camp instead.
All right, and then sort of down on the bottom half of the map, I mean, we are seeing already, you know, for the lane, Blink's having some good CS. I feel like the last few times we've seen the Brood and teams have had a chance to pick against it, the Brood's actually had a bit of a slow start in the lane. So this time around, this game, that's not going to happen. You know, Blink's farming perfectly fine. He's going to hit quick timings.
Yeah, this is mainly based off of what the Brood's playing into. Like, when you see Medusa, you see Venge, you're not scared of dying in this lane at all. It's like,
the lane's not.
They're just going to farm, right? Like, Venge is a pretty weak laner. And that's why you're going to see Brood most likely thrive in this lane. And I think that's the main takeaway so far from draft alone, is the way that no Bounty Hunter picked Brood, I think is the correct way to pick the Brood. You know, it's like pick 18, you see 4 heroes, you know it's going to have an okay lane, like 15 for 7 CS. even potentially has some kill threat when the Nyx comes into play as well.
More than fine here with the shield.
Some poke and prod. Nothing more.
Getting away from the creeps. Meanwhile, up at the top lane, Funnick. He's able to take down Flash.
And Khan as
well. Oh, the tiny Khan!
Disarm! Disarm! Oh, just run away. Just run away.
Even need it.
Funnick
there, living.
Lad.
And they get both of them. Level up.
I was just summoning the RNG for him. I just felt like if we
kind
didn't
of felt
say
that
it,
there was Funnick did the maps because he was like, I don't actually need to try and stand my ground and try for the proc of the passive.
But does it like the thing is though? If
it would have looked cooler if he turned.
I mean,
and
it'd
got
be
the
on
proc.
Reddit if he got the clip, right? If he got the RNG, bam, he's Reddit famous.
Oh, look at this.
They're beefy. DNZ does a really good job at stacking. I mean, like every single game, he is like the lower division insania for his stacking.
Okay.
Just stacks for days. And Medusa, RDO, he's a happy little chap when he gets to rotate here in like 3-4 minutes time.
I mean, and they can't. Nobody on No Bounty Hunter takes stacks.
Literally no one. No.
You can't do anything about this.
Only Ember Spirit can. But
well, I mean,
the hard camp. That's the main thing, exactly.
Sure.
He can take away the hard camp, but I think No Bounty Hunter, they have an amazing draft to contest the farming of the Ancients. They're not stealing the actual Ancients, but they're killing... Yeah, exactly. So I'd love to see them maybe get...
So who's sitting over there keeping an eye on it? Like, who's getting over there getting some vision down? Well, whose job's that?
Well, that's the main thing here. I think the way that Brew's playing the side lane, it will free up the Nyx to start getting those wards out. If he gets a 5-6 minute ward placed in his top area, they then get to smoke in and start pressuring properly and maybe making a smoke gank to kill when Medusa moves over. But just having the kind of forward thinking of what's happening in the next 5 minutes, what's our game plan? Because Brood's free farming, Juggernaut's having a pretty stellar time top. If the support ever like link up with an Ember, that's some kill threat on the map.
No, absolutely. Because, you know, no offense to the Nyx, but does he need to be bottom? I feel like Blink's pretty happy. He's probably like, hey, you know, take a walk. You know, go check out what's going on elsewhere. You know, he's fine down here. You know, Blink completely free farm. I mean, obviously early on to the help of the Nyx. But now at this stage, Blink, he can do this.
Oh, no.
Oh,
the
Flash.
cookie was too shy.
Oh, no.
Are you dead now, Flash?
He's very dead.
Yeah, he's very dead.
Another kill for Funnick. 2-0-1 on the top lane. Having a great start here.
Yeah, in regards to your comments about the Brood, I don't mind Nyx staying bottom to unlock the Brood getting 6. I think if the Venge and Medusa are like double-clicking the Brood, you have that Snake and that kind of laning phase annoyance, then sure, I think that'd be an issue. So I don't mind Hustler being active to prevent pulls.
Yeah, here we go.
But now break away from the lane, minute 6, you've done your job, start having some presence on the map. Especially because DNZ is making another set of stacks as we get to look at mid. Look at it. Stonks on the rise. That's Stonk. I mean,
Flash is going to... They are absolutely going to be aware. Was that another stack on the Ancients as well? This is some insane...
Oof.
Oh, well, I don't think he got the stack
but
on
it's
the Ancients,
still a big boy. I think like...
That's a quintuple?
Yeah, that's 4.
Oh, that would be a quadruple then.
Wait, what was it? Oh.
Quintuple's 5.
Well, I just said how many... What?
Oh, yeah, so you're right. It's
I'm right, yeah.
It's 4 stack.
I ignored your fancy.
This is a quintuple stack. Maybe?
Yeah, I didn't see. They killed it too quick, Owen.
I
was too busy floundering at the numbers of 4 and 5.
I mean, Noob's taking it. I mean, you cool with this, given the tiny cash injection at this stage of the game rather than the Medusa?
I respect that. I do respect that, because it's like, do you really want to keep it open? Because like, this is the one camp, the Ember, the Snap, that's the one you can lose. The Ancient, you can't really lose it. So
you save that for the Deuce?
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I actually love that play. Noob comes in, laps up, get an earlier Blink Dagger.
Oh. You don't want to walk up here, Hustler. Funnick is around.
Yeah, I just think the efficiency of the supports right now from level up is just kind of outweighing the Bounty Hunter. Like, they're sure that like it's only 4-0, there's not a big lead, but just how they're utilizing the map right now just feels like level up is slowly building that advantage.
Oh, Noob. Oh, I mean, he lost the courier, but if anything, maybe just a bit of a courier bait. You know, making Flash tempt himself to stand the ground and take it out.
That fight recap, that's critical. We need to see the gold swing between... Yep, look. Yep, okay, yeah. Oh, doesn't take into account the...
Over the mid.
Oh, fun fact.
Hustler. It's another one. Level up. 6-0 now. Funnick. 3-0-1, and ooh, yeah, you get yourself out of there. Dark Ears, they were ready to make a jump on.
Classic Brood. Gets level 6, and yeah, owns the lane. But yeah, I love this move from Funnick. Instantly moving mid, getting a kill, but going bottom. He did, of course, use Swashbuckle mid, therefore he hasn't got it here.
No, he come in and used it.
Did he? Okay,
It got them very low.
Oh,
like
yeah, he did
nearly kill the spiders.
Yeah, I'm just delusional.
There we go. He's gone now, though. Blink tries to keep him on him, but of course Swashbuckle comes back up again, and Funnick's able to take him out.
He has to be very careful, though, here. Like, if he ever wastes a Swashbuckle, that's when he can die. He obviously will have to use roll defensively.
Oh, there's an Ember here as well. Daki's come over.
Oh, no, Funnick.
He's looking pretty dead here, unless he wants to try and roll out. He tries to, but they've got the physical. Flash comes in. Extra bit of damage.
Yeah.
And as you said, it was always going to be a very dangerous place for Funnick to be in.
Yep.
And he's no Bounty Hunter can finally get themselves the first kill for the team. And on top of that, a very early tower here as well.
Yeah, I like the idea of Pango going bottom to have that wave clear, but then the Bounty Hunter, they see through this. It's like, well, you've put one hero here. There's no one else who can also occupy this role right now.
They're gonna go.
So we're just gonna kill you straight away. Let's not mess around. And yeah, instantly doing that. But RDO, he sweeps through the jungle. The aggression's coming from this angle. Farms up the stack quickly, and now he's gonna be retreating.
Oh,
to the
ancient
Ancients.
stack.
Yeah. Oh, is he? Oh,
Has he got it again?
Venge.
Oh, well, that's not
This
going
is
to
very
work.
underwhelming. No. That's
No, not for the Ancients.
No.
Yeah, to be fair, it's rather pretty close.
Well, it wasn't
Nearly
DNZ
had it.
doing it. That's the thing, right? Maybe if DNZ.
I see what DNZ's the more experienced
Yeah,
stacker.
he's the more stack. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It was close. Close.
Well, close doesn't count. I think.
No,
Owen.
yeah.
I think we're in
Lost
the DPC.
money there. Let's hope that the Deucer didn't see it.
I think he
RDO
did.
would be mad. He'd be like,
Yeah.
excuse me.
He's tapped.
This should have been a 5 stack.
Yeah, the boot camp just tapping on his shoulder because that's the thing, right? When you're at a LAN, you get to sit next to the players, so you also get to see their screen. A completely undervalued idea.
What do players do that when you're playing as a team?
Yeah,
Are you
for
looking
sure.
in to see the perspective of your teammates?
100%.
You
Yeah,
are
the setup
having a
of the
look.
players, there's reason behind it, right? Like,
Okay.
like the captain will be in the middle, right? Because he then gets to maybe look between, left and right screens, get a bit of information, understand everything.
And like in those moments, let's say if you're a support and you die, you would spend the time in death rather than clicking around yourself, maybe looking
Yeah,
at
exactly. Yeah.
how exactly your carry is
like,
playing or looking at the game.
Scenario, right? Right now, Khan's in mid lane, and you're who's green? Ember, he's farming jungle, right? Imagine if Khan says they're going on me. You quickly glance to the left, you see exactly who's there.
Yeah.
You're focused on your hero. You're now not dying to another gang. Like, there is a lot of value to being at a LAN and being able to truly see everything and all the information.
Well, why don't, when you're playing on LAN as a player, why don't you have a setup where you have a second monitor above you that's split into 4 and has your other 4 teammates?
That's it. I think, yeah.
I could sell that to people.
I think, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
The OD Pixel boot camp.
Yeah.
I'll upgrade you on the tech side of things.
At secret, I know
Imagine
you're listening.
that. Isn't that a great idea?
I think it is. Yeah.
There we go.
And then they all should have caster voice as well so that we can tell them what's happening.
Well, that's literally cheating.
Bit carried away their own, I think, but it's fine. I'm just trying to expand the business model. One small step.
More Funnick.
Pump faking.
There we go. I mean, they don't have anything through the Magic immunity, so he's always going to be able to roll away like this. In fact, well, he's not rolling away. He wants to roll in. The rest of the teams here on the sidelines level up. Whoa, comes in with a big blast, DNZ. And that's Flash gone. Curry as well. Oh, losing the tone for a little bit of time here.
Yeah, at this point in the game, yeah, that's the worst thing there. The tome, you want to have Snapfire with the 6 to have some presence in the fight. But the way that No Bounty are playing, they're kind of missing the beat right now. Like, they want to play around this Brood, but it's level up the one that start the fight. They've actually smoked in, quickly killed the Snapfire, offsetting that aggression. And now they're going to feel pretty awkward on No Bounty Hunter because Medusa free farms the Ancients, moves to mid. Like, she's having absolutely free time in the game just because of level up. They're the proactive team. And when you have heroes like Snapfire, Nyx, Ember, that's the heroes that need to start the fight. So I think, yeah, No Bounty Hunter are going to be kicking themselves a little bit with the inability to kill this Pangolier. He is being a thorn in their side right now.
I mean, Khan's trying to go here for Noob, but it's not going to be any more than that. It's very hard to fight.
Just swash after swash. Like, what can they do when they have no creep wave and they don't have the smoke to cut through? It's so difficult. And I think it's also a product of the vision right now. When you see this, like, this Radiant Ward in the jungle paired with double sentry, Nyx can never just freely enter and just find that pickoff.
I mean, and are you cool with the Nyx build? Is it surprising that he didn't get at least like an early point in the Spike Carapace?
I think
against like for the Pango, for instance, with these swashbuckles. Or?
I think if he was looking for more pickoffs and potentially a value point, but I think he's identified the idea he wants to be more annoying for the Medusa. But for sure, I would have preferred to see a value point for the fight. But they're not really fighting, right? I feel like they've given up on this because they've been bottom for like 2-3 minutes now with no real kills to their name. So,
I mean, and can that work to an extent? Like, No Bounty Hunters, can they play the farm game with this Jug, Ember, and Brood, or are they always going to just suffer late game against the big old Deucer?
If the laning phase went a little bit better and it wasn't Brood #1 top net worth and then suddenly tiny Pango Medusa below that, then maybe. But right now, they need to get a fight because Noob picked up his Blink Dagger and he's lapping up kills around the map.
Yeah, he's having a great time here, Noob. See bottom.
Okay.
They haven't managed to get in onto Funnick. TP's coming in, and DNZ is going to be actually able to keep Funnick alive. Funnick is fine. And No Bounty Hunter had to back off.
That was the first big usage of the Orchid on Broodmother as well, and unfortunately it didn't really net a kill.
DNZ with this mech timing.
They just lacked the +1. And I think it boils down, again, to the idea of what the supporters are bringing. Like, where was that +1 bit of damage? And I think Snapfire, such a key focus of damage right now for them. Like, Medusa loves to stand her ground in fights, right? So I think pickoffs on Medusa is pretty easy if you have multiple kisses plus the chains. Like, there isn't that quick save, other than maybe swap. So, yeah, I think the Bounty Hunter just need to start trying to find some kills. Because, yeah, they're just a little bit lacking. But it's not the worst, though. Again, they have a lot of cores that easily scale into what is arguably a single core lineup, where Pangile can itemize to do physical damage, playing around his Ags, Basher, maybe. But yeah, for now, it is very much like Medusa is the key piece of the puzzle that they haven't really looked at to deal with.
Right, RDO is, you know, being able to defend these towers. Noob. Oh, he's
there it is.
Pretty deep here.
Swap
LeBron
though.
is going to be able to bail him out. Comes in with a swap there.
Yeah.
And in fact, with the mech, LeBron. And he's going to get healed up by DNZ. Noob's ready to come back in. Tosses Daki away, so LeBron's able to step out of there. Funny comes rolling in. Remnant jump in and out. As they will manage to take down LeBron. The Spiders, they're in onto DNZ. They're going to be able to get him. He tries to escape with the smoke, but they get the damage in time. So they'll take down 2 here, no Bounty Hunter. Get both of the supports.
Okay, it's a good start.
Oh, Noob's back in. They'll get the tower, but they'll lose Flash for it. Flash steps up with a little shredder. And Noob steps in and shreds him instead.
I think the Bounty Hunter would be happy with that trade, honestly. Trading the Snapfire just to get some kind of objective pressure. They've now finally taken the bot and the mid tower, which kind of leaves this top area of the map to be played into. Blink can be a little bit more confident. And yeah, look at the minimap. The amount of sentries, the vision and bot. This is all about Brood saying, this is my jungle. You're going to see nothing in this area. We have control. I'd like to see maybe level up, try and poke their heads in and get a little bit more kind of just understanding what's happening down here. But this is the window of the game where they can continue playing around this Brood. I think they're in such a good position to keep pressuring. Because I think that previous fight, it was, wait, we could have killed Tiny if there wasn't a swap. So now next time, if they find the Venge and can shut her down from getting that defensive swap out, they can start killing some of the cores. But it's all about execution. And that's the scary thing for the Bounty Hunters draft. It's we have to be so critical with our spell usage. Otherwise, we lack the damage. All right, good job. They do move in and now get a little bit more of this jungle control. Brood needs vision all the time to play. I think without vision, it's so hard. Like one swash into then a Rolling Thunder, you have no spiders.
They're all dead.
Yeah, back to square one.
Yeah. It's very hard to keep them safe in a game like this.
Another thing that we've seen teams do, he's just going
Oh,
in.
he goes straight up to the high ground. Whew. He's ready to scout some action. LeBron having to bail him out again, comes in with the swap. This time LeBron will definitely die for that. So Noob, you know, we can see he has a taste for the aggression here this game.
He just wanted to kill LeBron, that was it. You know, you give me the bad webcam, I will make you swap me at some point in this game. Hope he gets the better webcam next game.
It's happening a few times. You know, LeBron has always been there to back him up.
And that's what you want from your support and your captain.
I see RDO getting nicely farmed here, going for the butterfly after the S and Y. Still blinking that top spot, but still very much a game where, you know, 2-0-1 it has had a great start in the laning, but now when it comes to, you know, with the actions moving around the map a bit more, we've got to see what Blink's going to be able to continue to bring. You know, as that mech done over the Orchid, so a bit of a balance of both worlds really in terms of the Brood builds that we've come to see.
Yeah, and I think that might cause some difficulties when this Medusa gets Butterfly.
Okay.
Because there will be no hero in the game that can quickly kill her, other than that one scenario, which is all the magic damage on top without Venge getting the swap off. So I think at some point I want to see the Bloodthorn on Brood just to give some True Strike. MKB on Juggernaut. Just upgrade that Orchid, get yourself into the game a little bit more.
I mean, would there even have been an argument for Flash getting the mech and Blink getting the Solar Crest, or is it better this way around that they are?
Yeah, I think this is fine this way, just because how cheap Solar Crest is. It's
Sure,
easier.
it's easier for...
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Like, nowadays, you blink and you get Solar Crest just in your inventory. Oh, thanks. Got a free one. Let's go Roshan. But yeah, we saw the heat map previously at the Broodmother, and I think that's maybe one of the biggest weaknesses of the hero is when there is that natural wave clear in your opponent's lineup, you can always occupy the enemy's jungle, but you can never kind of invade deeper. And yeah, it was a little bit difficult for Blink just to have complete map pressure. But he's done a pretty good job at just moving around the map and being present. You know, a pretty rare thing to see from Broodmother players. They often like to just stick in their existing webs. Yeah, good micro as well. We just saw the 3 spiderlings out there, just fully understanding where people are.
Yeah, just scouting things out, but also giving RDO that
it's
little
27
extra bit of
gold,
gold. Yeah, it all adds up.
Then we'll see this stat at the end, like who actually got the most gold from the spiderlings. Who was he feeding? It's funny.
I think it's got to be the Pango. Yeah.
Well, he's doing all right, but like they've not really, been together recently, so maybe.
Sure, but when they are there, it's just
match made in heaven.
slaughter,
Yeah,
just
it's
spiders
disgusting,
dead everywhere across your screen. How many spiderlings do I think have been killed?
All right.
I would currently go with. Let me just run the numbers.
No, yeah,
I hope we're including that bit there. I'm sure it is. It's going to be live.
Yeah,
it's going to be
live.
today.
Yeah, that's fine.
So if we add that,
are you
let me see if I need to add that.
Factoring this. You just got a couple more.
No, that was just creeps.
No, mate, there's spiderlings there too. Don't worry.
No, it was plus 36. There weren't any spiderlings.
Yeah,
they're out.
Mate,
they're
can
fine.
we get a replay of the spiderlings dying there, please? Please. I know this is everything we need to. Okay, but a number, Owen.
A number. I'm just trying to crunch the numbers right now. I'm going to say 50.
Wait.
Okay.
This is not a replay. This is just Funnick. Looking good though, may I say?
Excellent still. Anyway, back to the action.
Admirable, yep.
Well, because I would say, if I did the calculations correctly in my head, 513 spiders. Yeah, I saw those. I counted those. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you. Just making sure we're on the same page.
Thank you.
That's right. No, thank you. Mate, you're taking a long time. Are you using an abacus?
57 spiders, 513 gold.
Wow. Even the numbers.
That's what I'm going.
Wow. I'll just go for 87.
Okay.
There you go. Can we get the stat, please?
Oh, but they just killed more.
Oh, jeez.
Well, together, we were pretty close.
Oh, my God.
57 plus 87,
boy.
give or take, 140.
Mate, we're good.
Team effort.
That was a team effort for sure. The Bounty Hunter, whilst we were punching the calculations and numbers, they were pressuring the bot. Instantly pushed away. I think
it's very hard to push high ground.
Yeah,
against
it's
this
near
lineup, right?
impossible.
Deuce is just going to sit up there, as we're saying. RDO. His butterfly's going to be very close, and as you mentioned, there's just not going to be any true strike. Nobody's buying a butterfly an MKB this game can't. He obviously wants the Scardy next.
Yep.
No, an MKB is just going to... It's not coming anytime soon. So then it's just a question of how on earth do they ever kill this Medusa? As long as they're set up, with the Pango, the Coddle, the Venge, backing up RDO, it's going to be a very hard target to fight.
Yeah, and the key thing in that engagement bottom, the Bounty Hunter, they're trying to go for the tier 3. Level up, just get a free Aegis. And now you have this Medusa who's about to hit this timing of SMY Butterfly plus the Aegis. We just described the difficulty of killing her. I think the Bounty Hunter, they draft all skirmishing. They need to probably survive this Aegis, not lose too much objectives on their side of the map, and then come back for a big fight post-Aegis. Have everyone with +1 item, and then look to punish it. Yeah. Feels good, though. I like the numbers.
Funnick's having a great time. I mean, I think anyone would. Anytime you see a Brood, I just feel like any game we see a Brood, Pango is absolutely going to be picked.
Oh, for sure. Mate, it's free money.
This has got to be one of those heroes that you got to take out the pool if you want to play.
He has an Orb of Corrosion.
He's so
and
rich.
A Swatch. That's it.
Like, he doesn't have to...
Oh,
RDO.
Oh, I guess the...
He's got backup, and he's got a little bit of mana here. DNZ able to buff him up a little bit. Still going to try and go for him.
Doesn't even have the butterfly yet, and that's how he is.
That's true. He didn't even have the evasion in. It's in his backpack, and they couldn't kill him. Now they've got to run. Hustler's out with the TP. Daki, he has got a remnant at the ready. But, look who's waiting for him there. Noob, in with the jump. Daki goes down. I mean, that's got to be a huge concern. If you couldn't kill RDO then, what are you going to do when he actually has the butterfly completed? It's going to be tough.
Yeah, stellar stuff, honestly. I think
now he's got it. Yeah, here we have it.
It's the confidence of farm. Because you got to respect the Medusa there. Playing so aggressive, they were reacting defensively bottom, maybe trying to make a little play there, but they didn't really use TPs. So now, as soon as you see no Bounty Hunter dying bottom, no Snapfire, no magical damage, boom, pivot top, play off the fact that your Medusa is baiting the opponent, and now you get a key kill straight into a tier 3. So yeah, just the way that level up played there, really well. But this was all because of no Bounty Hunter overplaying their hand. They're playing with the Brood bot, they're trying to kill Medusa top, they're doing way too many things when they're behind in the game.
How'd you stop him from taking your tier 3s?
Politely ask him to leave, Owen.
Yeah,
please leave my base.
RDO, he's a scary beast there. He's up to the high ground. They can't push him back. As Funnick's in, he's over onto Blink. The healing wall will be down. Funnick just creating some space to allow RDO to continue to go to work here onto the barracks, 23 minutes in. Blink's trying to get out towards the back line as they'll lay out with the
come the
Mortimer's kisses. But as soon as the kisses come out, Noob's able to get the jump onto the Snapfire, burst Flash immediately. As Flash starts to try and get the ultimate going, Blink is going to get caught out by the stun. The Spider will fall.
They just can't kill
They
her.
can't fight into this Deucer. Level up. You know, you can really see and feel that this draft and play, it's just textbook level up, right? This is
Clean.
a strat that they've executed multiple times, I would imagine, and they look very comfortable with this.
Yeah, Medusa goes back to the time where they were named Tempo Esports and they had Thug in the team. They had first phased the hero because they just knew every single beat and how to get the hero into the game.
And, you know, having RDO in the squad, you know, he's going to fit comfortably into that role of, hey, we want you to play Medusa, hit the creeps, become an unkillable beast. You know, RDO, that's right up his alley. He's going to be able to do that every time for the team.
Yeah, the map play from them in this game has been exceptional. Now, Bounty Hunter, they are trying to poke and prod, trying to punish this over-aggression.
They can't even get the Ghost Scepter.
They got LeBron, though. You got to take something. Ignore the Medusa, kill everyone else. That's the only game plan you got.
There he comes, though. Funnick, he's over onto one. He jumps over onto Daki. Daki. Oh, they've got the damage. Oh, not quite. Swashbuckle.
Whiffed it.
Off the mark here. Daki, he's not got much mana to play with.
All right, Aegis out in like 20 seconds. Maybe if they can kill.
Oh, Funnick.
Man, I hate roll up, man. Like, why are you allowed
And he's
to...
out. He's out.
Why?
He's away with the blink. And that was close there.
Yeah. And
The same frame as the Sleight of Fist. Frame perfect blink.
I will say, though, no Bounty Hunter picking this Snapfire. Level Up is probably one of the best Snapfire teams in this division just because they get to play at mid. And I think just that the ability for your mid laner to understand the positioning and desires from a Snapfire, it unlocks his game. I think the way that Noob plays into...
He's just destroying the Snapfire's
Yeah, every
game.
time. So I think the last time we saw him, he played Puck into Snapfire.
Yeah.
He was always holding his silence, ensuring that you never got the ultimate off. And in this fight here, we saw that the Mortimer's Kisses coming on to support Joe. We saw like 2 globs. And then instantly, boom, Tiny was on top of him, stopped the ultimate. So yeah, I think the way that Noob plays into Snapfire, it's so difficult. A lot of props to him.
Smoke up here from the boys of Level Up behind RDO.
Found Flash.
Oh, they have. Noob, he's in. They've got the combo Flash. Not even going to get the chance to cookie out. As they'll turn their attention over towards Hustler. Dust is out. They've caught the Nyx Assassin. 2 dead.
Have you ever seen a Coddle this like ambitious and like he's hungry for blood? He's just in. He's got the Force, the Mech, the Ghost. He doesn't care.
I mean, they're just playing very, very well here.
And the Bull Whip. Yes, sorry. And the Bull Whip. He does go zoomies.
Up to the high ground. They couldn't stop him last time.
And how can they stop them now? Snapfire does
All
ultimate
spiders.
10 seconds.
Goodbye.
We can punch that into the calculator at the end, find out who got the most gold. Is Ember just dead?
Yes.
Oh.
And he's gone.
All right.
Daki's out.
Thanks for playing.
A couple of members down.
Tiny's so tanky with the armor. You know, Medusa's tanky with the mana shield, the butterfly. This is... Physical damage is not your answer here, and unfortunately, that is the
and they
primary
found
damage.
Blink. They've caught him. They got the toss back straight into the magic missile. Blink's gone.
Oh, yeah, this is rough.
They just can't stop him. They cannot stop him there. The momentum that Level Up's hitting.
Just spin on him. Yep. Please leave our base, says Khan. RDO ignores him, subsequently killing him shortly after.
And look at the Omni Slash off. RDO's out to the side. Getting a little low. There's still nobody quite dying on Level Up.
Technically was a defense.
It was. Oh, the melee Rax is gone. Funnick, is he out? He is. So another objective cleaned up here by Level Up. They can look to sort of back off and resume business down on the bottom lane. There's still a tier 1 to take down.
The line has been drawn. RDO on the minimap. He has done one clean line.
Hey, Khan's dead. Noob gets back in on him.
My man, look at him go. No vision as well. Just... Oh, yeah. Just doesn't care.
Daki. He's gone in on this, but there's a lot of them around here. See if Hustler can help him out. Gets the stun off onto the 2 of them. Daki just getting blasted about here. Will jump in with the remnants, but he can't jump out. As Daki goes down.
Solid tip, to be fair.
And we'll be able to take out Funnick. I think they can get LeBron as well here with a little shredder. And the Spider's out on him, but the blast just cleans up the Spiders. The Spiders have gone. The nuke damage does clean up the kill, but Noob's just taking him down 1v1. And it's over. GG is called. Level.
That's it. Just beautiful game from Level Up, honestly. Just I think the first 15 minutes of the game, the way that they reacted to the Brood lane, the way that they grouped up early, utilized the